What's up, everyone? It's Ruby here, bringing you guys another video. This time with not so fun things to talk about. Because if you haven't heard it already, you're gonna hear it now. Unfortunately, as of today, 11/11/22, the legendary voice of Batman, Bruce Wayne, Kevin Conroy, has passed away at age 66. Now, I remember the first time I heard Kevin's voice as Batman in the Batman the Animated Series made by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm. And the work that he did from that point on changed a lot about what we see animation and cartoons as. Like, Batman the Animated Series is a pivotal moment for cartoons and animation because it shows that anybody can truly love a character and truly appreciate a character that is Batman and Bruce Wayne and his rogues gallery. The series brought us the wonderful, amazing, dynamic duo of Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. There is not a single Batman Joker duo that is quite like them, to the point where Mark Hamill would say yes to doing anything that Kevin Conroy was in. Whether it was The Killing Joke or some random cameo cartoon, Mark didn't care what it was. He just knew that if Kevin was in it, he would be playing opposite of him. And we got to see this for over 2 decades. And that is amazing. No, sorry, over 5 decades. Over 5 decades, since the 1990s to the 2020s, we have been able to appreciate the work that Kevin and Mark have both brought to the DC universe. And it's unfortunate to say that Kevin can never truly be in the DCEU, like live action movies. Like, I feel like if there was a cameo with him in it, that would be the most amazing thing, even if it was like as old Bruce or something, or his voice. And I still think that could happen, but because, there's so many ways to bring people back from the dead. I know there's questions of whether or not that's morally correct to do. I think what they could do is something similar to what they did with Adam West. I mean, Adam West was already recording for the movies that he was doing, which was the Return of the Caped Crusader. It was like literally the last thing that he did before he died was play Batman again. And I feel like there's enough in the catalog of Kevin Conroy to do like a respectful Batman movie, maybe like a tribute to Kevin Conroy. I feel like doing something like that is understandable. I mean, I understand that not everybody appreciates that, not everybody likes that, and it might have it might depend on his family and how they feel about it. But there's just so much that Kevin really brought. I mean, there are multiple times where people have been replaced. You know, things change, actors change. But for a while, Batman didn't change. Batman was always voiced by Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. And Mark Hamill always voiced the Joker. It wasn't until later that changed, of course. But it was such a gemstone of... Like, it was just a gemstone that casting directors knew that if they wanted Batman to be in their movie, in their animated movie, to just cast Kevin for it. I mean, the amazing work that Kevin has done is endless. Like, there's so many works of Batman. And of course, Batman wasn't even his first role, right? He was actually, I think he was in theater, and then he was in like a lot of the old Western movies. But when he became Batman, that's when everything changed. That's when we discovered the beauty of Kevin Conroy. And the fact that it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that he's gay. It doesn't even matter that, you know, we don't really truly know Kevin, really. We only know him as Batman. And still, we know enough to know that he was a good man from start to finish. And we know that he was a respectful man from start to finish. He never got into any controversies. He never, you know, acted like a maniac. I don't know. Sometimes actors, you know, they go through the motions and whatever. Kevin never did. Or if he did, I never heard of it. Every single person who has met Kevin Conroy, like met him, has nothing but good things to say about him. Like, I have never heard of a bad story that involved Kevin Conroy, or even Mark Hamill, really. Like, those two, they know the business. They know what to do. They're not going to be unprofessional. They're not going to be disrespectful to their fans. And that's rare. It's surprisingly rare nowadays to find an actor that is so good that they don't go after their fans. They don't have these insecurities. They don't get into controversy. They don't do something or say something that is weird and out of pocket, and you kind of question like how attached to the character they are, and like it breaks the wall because like you think that they're like their character. But I feel like if anyone was like the character that they portrayed, it is Kevin Conroy. I feel like he embodies Bruce Wayne, and more importantly, he embodies Batman. Obviously not in the literal sense, but in the more metaphorical sense. Like, he is the hero of our generation. He was there for us when nobody else was. That is the key to Kevin Conroy. He was there for us. Batman was there for us for decades, for over 50 years. Over 50 years and counting. And the day that we have that 100th year anniversary, I'll probably be dead. But I will always appreciate what Batman did for me. What Bruce Wayne did for me. I feel like nowadays Batman and Bruce Wayne, they get disrespected so much because people don't really know his true character. Not the ones that is portrayed by them, the multimedia and everything, the mainstream media, but the character that he truly is in the comics and the cartoons. If you ever watched the Batman the Animated Series, you know who Batman is. Not just on the surface level, but who he is as a person, as a human being, as a soul. And it's not just Batman either, of course. Justice League Unlimited, etc. Batman Beyond? You know, I don't really watch Batman Beyond as frequently as I do the others, but I can still appreciate the work that he did as old Bruce. And the fact that he was even willing to be a part of the Arrowverse for just that one moment, to be kind of like the Batman who laughed, the kind of the evil Bruce Wayne. You know, I know not everyone likes that specific moment, but no one dislikes that moment because of Kevin Conroy. They dislike it because of how it was handled and the direction they decided to go with it. And yet, Kevin never really complained. He never trash talked any of his co-stars or any of the people that he's worked with. Like, no matter who they were, no matter what thoughts they had, no matter what they expressed, he always welcomed them. And he gave us the beautiful moment. So many beautiful moments. But the best moment in Batman's history: I am the night. I am vengeance. I am Batman. So many times. So many times. And it was amazing every single time. It's just a shame because we've been losing a lot of people this year, but Kevin is the one that definitely hurts the most for me because he has literally been a part of my childhood since I was a baby. I've literally been watching him since I was like 3, 4 years old. And I am 22 now. And I have to live with the fact that Kevin will never be able to be Batman again. I mean, unless they do it like a tribute thing. I'm sure he has some projects that he was working on that will continue to use him. And you know, so he will appear in that sense, I'm sure. Because I think they were definitely doing some Batman films, Batman animated films. So I hope that he's in those because it would just be the best thing to see at this moment. You know, to see the kind of the final works of Kevin Conroy as Batman and Bruce Wayne. You know, even Superman has switched voice actors frequently. It went from Tim Daly to George Newbern. But Kevin has always stayed the same for a long time. Unless it was for, like, Young Justice or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss Kevin a lot. And just the energy that he brought to the series, to us, to the universe. I feel like it's rare to find people like him. It's rare. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely stream later today. I don't know if we'll actually do Fallout or if we'll do something else. I mean, I think I would like to do maybe something else. I don't know. I won't promise anything. Anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope to see you guys in the future when there are more upbeat and more positive videos, because they are definitely coming, but I feel like this is just as important to talk about. Anyways, again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope to see you guys in the future, and peace out, guys. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.